video shows a step-by-step lesson that I created about fact families to work with a small group of students within my classroom. There are two learning theories that I use within this lesson. The first is social constructivism. It's when a group constructs knowledge together. The second is scaffolding. Scaffolding is when a teacher moves students to stronger understanding. The teacher provides a lot of support at first and then gradually removes the support until students are able to successfully independently complete an assignment. This lesson is structured using the gradual release model. It involves I do, we do, they do, and you do. The I do is the teacher actually showing the students. Then we do, the teacher does it with the students. They do is when the teacher sends them out into groups and they work collaboratively together to work on an assignment. Then the you do is the students showing that they now have ownership and understand their learning and they are now producing something on their own. Here's a quick little review of what a fact family is. First off, a fact family has three related facts. So we're going to have 9, we're going to have 5, and 4. These are related facts. The number on top we're going to call the boss number, and these two numbers are working numbers. The boss number always goes on top, and these two numbers are the working numbers, always go down here. Alright, so to start writing our fact family, we are going to start with the two working numbers. Working numbers always go in the plus. So 5 plus 4 equals 9. The boss number always comes after the equal sign in a plus. So actually I'm going to write equals 9 down here for the second plus because I already know the boss number has to go there when we are adding. So now I've already done 5 plus 4. Now I'm going to switch it and I'm going to go 4 plus 5 equals the boss number 9. So I'm going to do 4 plus 5 equals 9. Now, whenever we do subtraction, we always have to start with the boss number. So I'm going to just go ahead and put 9 for both of these because I know that 9 has to start when we do subtraction. So now I'm going to do 9. I'm going to do 9 minus 5 and it's going to equal 4. So let's do that. 9 minus 5 equals 4. Then, now I'm going to switch the order. Now 9 minus 4 equals 5. So I already have the 9 there. 9 minus 4 equals 5. So now I have completed my fact family. This just gives you a quick overview of what a fact family is and how I teach it to my students. I began the lesson with the I do part. I first had my students introduced to fact families through a song. Then I used the smart board and interactively showed them how a fact family works. After I did a few examples, we then did the we do portion. The we do is when I get students engaged and able to assist me in helping me to solve the fact family. So we're working together. After the students complete the we do, they are now ready to do the they do. I will now put the students into groups and they will in groups have to create their own fact family house. They will have to collaborate and work together and talk through where the numbers should be placed on their house. Once the students have worked in groups and created their own fact family house, they will now be put into different groups and they're going to play a fact family card game. This will allow the students to gain more skills in fact families. The way the game works is there's a dealer who then passes out 3 cards to every student in the group. The students will then flip their cards over and they will have to decide if those 3 cards could be used to make a fact family. If they can use them to make a fact family, they will then have to write the fact family down on a sheet of paper. If their 3 cards do not make a fact family, then they will have to write no it does not and justify why those cards that they were given do not make a fact family. Here's an example of one of the groups playing the fact family card game. Here's the first student. They said that the facts were not related because an ace is not a number. The next student said that they did have a fact family and then wrote out the facts. The next student said they did not have a fact family because the facts are not related. The students had to actually do some deep thinking because they had to look at the 3 cards they had and decide whether or not they could create a fact family and write and explain yes they could or no they could not and why. Now the students are ready for the you do part. They will be given a worksheet with 4 different fact families to fill in. The students now will do this independently on their own. This will allow me as a teacher to evaluate and see if my students truly have an understanding of what a fact family is and how to complete a fact family on their own.